Hold on, let
But
me.
give me,
Okay, and then I can send it to your email after it's done.
got you.
Okay. All right, so this is Trading View. Let me get you back so you can see Trading View, just like Google. This is a new
Let
laptop,
me
and I'm already
let me go ahead.
working.
So,
Okay. You can either write it down, take notes, whatever you want.
got you. Oh, did I log out the Zoom? There you go.
Okay. So you got that Trading View?
Yep, I got it. I just log in,
Yeah, you're good. Um, just watch my screen first.
Mhm.
You'll get the Trading View because I'm gonna send you a video that so there's two things that we're gonna be using. It's Trading View and then what you use on your actual phone. So I do my marking up my charts on the laptop because it's a lot easier to see. As for on
Mhm.
here, this is the same how I'm on here where I place my trades, it's a lot harder to see. It's not, a white screen, it's a
Mhm.
black screen with the blue and red candlesticks. So it makes it a lot easier for me to look at it on the chart on here.
Okay.
And I just place my trade on my phone. So we have Trading View, and you're gonna want to download on your phone MetaTrader 5. That's how I'm taking my trades on my phone. MetaTrader 5. Um, that's not on, let me see, because this is on my phone. So
Okay.
MetaTrader 5. MetaTrader 5. So it'll look like this on your phone. Do you have an iPhone or you have an Android?
I got an iPhone. I got it download already. It's
Okay,
downloaded.
MetaTrader 5. Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
Let me get that out the way. Trading View, get that out the way. Okay. All right. Let me get my checklist. Make sure so I know you have all that. Okay. Okay. And what is it that you said that your goals was to make at the end of the month? What's today's date? The 7th, September.
I
Also
mean,
begin. So what is a realistic goal like for the beginning so that you can understand like, okay, I'm gaining traction here with some profits. You know what I mean? Like, what is
mm.
it you're trying to get monthly?
So like I ain't got no set prices right now monthly because this is something I should start learning because like
Mm-hmm.
I know everybody start from the bottom. I
Mm-hmm.
don't expect to be making 10,000 or
For sure.
100,000
For
every
sure.
month
Mm-hmm.
from the start. I was trying to learn the basics for right now.
For
Just
sure.
get my yeah.
Okay. So basically, we're just gonna start off with let's just say your goal is because I have to put a goal down. That just helps me measure like, hey,
Mhm.
he made 1,000 this month. Goal crushed. Now let's raise the bar. So I just gotta have something written down. So I'm just gonna say 1,000 a month. And with 10,000, only because you said that number, 10,000, you gotta have a bigger account. You got to have a big account to make 10,000 a month. Like you can't have a $4,000 account or a $1,000 account and say, "Hey, I'm gonna make
Mm.
10,000 this month." It just doesn't make
Okay.
sense. I'd rather be set up for realistic goals, stuff that makes sense. But if you
Okay.
a $20,000 account, yeah, you can do that. 30, 40, $50,000 account, yes, you can make 10K with the proper structure, but anything don't like say, hey, I'm putting this in and think I'm just gonna shoot to the moon. That's how you blow your account and lose your money, and you don't want to be in that mix.
Yeah, gotcha.
So, okay. So now that we got you through there, got the expectations, got the goal written down, because I want to see you. And I'm gonna have you on demo trades, the demo account, so you're not gonna be losing money. After today, so today you're gonna be implementing what we're gonna be teaching.
Hmm.
And you're gonna be on a demo account. You know what a demo account is, right?
So like the word demos, like it's just like
Yeah, it's basically like you're trading, but it's not with real money.
not with real money. Yeah.
So, because I don't want you implementing something that you're learning just right here, right now with real money, because I don't want you to lose, your real money. I want you
Mhm.
to understand and feel it like, okay, this makes sense. This is how it goes. Okay. So I'd rather you lose demo money than real money so you can get the hang of it. It's like riding a bike with training wheels. Like,
Mhm.
you're not gonna get on a bike first time with no training wheels. It doesn't. I don't want you to set you up for success. Okay. Make sure got that done. Okay. So with Forex, you can trade when you said you knew a little bit about stocks. Are you able to tell me like what stock in particularly or just
Uh, so what I know about I know about stocks and crypto, the bigger ones like Dogecoin, popular one everybody talks about. Uh, Let me see what I got on my phone. So, you know, like Tesla, just Apple, Bitcoin,
mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah, Meta, GoPro, Disney, Starbucks,
Okay.
Bank of America. Yeah, just basic stuff. Yeah.
That's fine. If you want to, so it's all the same. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything you learn with futures, forex, stocks, it's all the same. I'm gonna show you right here right now. So you can still see my screen, correct?
Hmm.
Okay, so you see how I have NAS 100, gold, you know what gold is, Dogecoin. I like since you said Dogecoin, I'm gonna choose this one. Now this trade was so simple. So simple. Since you understand stocks a lot better, everything is all the same. This is Trading View. All the candlestick charts are all the same on Forex. All the candlestick charts are all the same on futures, and it's all the same on stocks. You're looking at the same thing. So this is goes across the board. So this isn't only where I'm showing you, oh, he's showing me Forex, or oh, he's showing me stocks. No, this is something that you can do for it all. So when people ask you, or people are going to start coming to you saying, "Hey, how do you trade?" Is and then you don't really don't have to ask them, "Oh, do you trade this? Do you trade that?" Everybody comes to these charts. Everybody comes to the charts. That's where the price action is. It's all the same thing. So as you see, Dogecoin. This is Bitcoin, so you can trade Bitcoin, XRP if you're into that.
Yeah. I heard of SRP too as well. I did.
Yeah, I'm not a really big fan of XRP because it's too volatile and you don't know where it's really gonna go. And you got to focus on the news too much. And I don't want
Mhm.
to have my money in the market where just because the president or somebody says something crazy out the blue, it just blows my account. So I don't want to put myself in that position. But for Dogecoin, since you brought that up, I'm going to show you how I was able to take advantage of this trade and just do all the teachings on this trade. Okay. So when you come to Trading View, and I'm going to give you a video that can break down have you ever been on Trading View before? Did you need Trading View for stocks or no?
See, I got it downloaded on my phone because like I've seen it on like people have been using it on Instagram and stuff like that. So I'm like, let me get it, but like I don't know how to use it at all, to be honest.
Okay, then that's fine. Because I'm gonna send you a video of a way that explains. Because yeah, I can explain this whole thing to you, but TradingView, the actual company, they have a video that explains each and every single thing. I don't need any of this. I just don't want you to get confused or anything. You're not gonna need any of this. All we need is right here is the time frames, these time frames and this. But I'm gonna send you a video anyway, so you can be fully set up on like when we open this stuff, what you do with all this. None of this is ever needed. I just don't want you to get confused. None of this is needed. This is just what people be teaching and marketing all over YouTube and stuff like that. Don't get caught up in looking at all this fancy stuff, okay? I just wanted to show you what it was. So anything you don't need none of this. None of it. So let me just break this down right here. Like I said, I'm gonna send you a video. Let me make a note of that of TradingView because they're gonna show you exactly everything step by step on the video. Because since they're the one that made it, I can show you, but I can probably mess up on certain things, telling you what this might be for, this might be for. It's not needed, but I don't want to give you the wrong answer. And the people that actually made the website, made the account, can give you way better detail than what I can give. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But you don't need none of it. I'm gonna show you exactly what you need. All you need is this line right here called trend line. And I'm not gonna use it as in trend line as in, oh, we're gonna be, putting trends. The only reason I need this line is so I know where I'm gonna be buying and where I'm gonna be selling. And you can use this too, which is the rectangle. And I only need a rectangle for a box. I could use the same thing for a line, but it's really just to do this so I can know, hey, this is what I'm going to be looking at for blue for buys and then red for sells. But this is
Makes sense.
just a quick overview. So see, that's all I need. These lines, a line and a rectangle. That's it. So that's why I was trying to tell you. That's why I was saying in the beginning, you don't need none of this stuff. None of this around here. It's all sales, it's all marketing. The reason I'm pushing on that is because you're gonna get on YouTube and you're gonna see traders coming up with all these crazy things. They're trying to show y'all stuff over here. If somebody comes and starts showing you a bunch of stuff over here, it doesn't matter what anybody uses, it's not needed. It's not needed at all. So let's go down. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let me make sure we're making time. It's 11:21. You said you had somewhere to be at 12:30, or was it?
I we scheduled it.
Okay,
So
okay, 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 you're good. I just didn't want to make you miss anything.
not good.
Okay. So Dogecoin. We're looking at this is the daily 4 hour, 30-minute, hour. On here, you can see all of them. It breaks down the candlesticks in all time frames. So that means each one of these candlesticks, or you can call them tick mark, but I call them candlesticks. Each one means daily. Since we're on the daily, that means this is day one. This is day one, day two, day three. And you can obviously see down here at the bottom in this little black line where it says Monday, 8 September 25. All this right here, it shows you the date. So
Okay.
each candlestick is daily. Down to the
Okay.
4 hour. Say it again.
So each candlestick is daily. And
Mm-hmm.
then and okay, so so that makes sense. Each candlestick is daily, and then every time and
When
when the
you
candlestick
drop down, it opens up that candlestick. So let me see. You see how this is, I'm on the daily and this is one candlestick. So let me show you this. So it makes it even. So I highlighted 2 days. So I want to show you what this looks like on a 4 hour. Instead of the daily, now we're going to break it down to four. You see that?
Oh, okay.
It gets into more detail. So now it's like, oh, okay. Because on the daily, you don't know where to buy and where to sell. You know what I mean? Like it's too big
Yeah.
of a candle. You need more detail. How you get detail is you keep going down to a lower time frame. So now it's like, okay, I see some details with this. All right, so if I don't have a more clear vision on the 4 hour, I'm gonna go down to the 1 hour, 1H 1 hour. You see how more and more detail it gets?
Yeah.
30 minute, the same thing, just more detail. So that means each candlestick is 30 minutes, each one, and this is how a candlestick is made. You get the 30 minutes that converts it to an hour, and then 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour. All you're doing is just going up. 4 hour creates this many candles. And since we're in the 4 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, 12, 16, just go up to daily. You got that part?
Got it. Okay,
Okay.
got that.
So we're gonna clear this up. And that part is all I don't need to see because I want you to be able to when we get off this call, if you open up your trading view, there's no reason you should be able to say, I don't know where I'm at, or I don't know on the time frames or anything like that. I want you to open it up and look at the chart and say, I know exactly where we're at. So that's why I'm getting so in detail with the time frame. So I don't trade on the daily, but what I do is get my bias on the daily. So I'm only going to use text just so you can see it. I usually use my notebook when I do this, but since we're on a Zoom call, I want you to be able to see what I'm doing so you can implement what I do when you're on the charts. So adding text, so we're on the daily chart. So daily, we're looking at the Dogecoin. So since we're on the daily, D daily dash, we're obviously in buys because let me zoom out. So since this is the daily chart, that means all this is daily candlesticks. So way back here, we're all the way in June 25th. You see that part? I
June
mean, June
20th.
24th, 2025.
Yeah.
So since
Tuesday.
we were in a bullish market, which bullish means uptrend, that means that this is a daily buy. So I'm going to put over here buys, buys for my daily. All right, let's drop down to the 4 hour. And if you ever have any questions, just say anything because, all right, 4 hour. All right, what are we doing for the 4 hour? We're obviously in buys because you see this long trend going up. And let me show you. And this is where price is currently at. Since and you see the timer over here. So this is
Mm-hmm.
how you know this is an active. And this we can go through any chart. This is live Monday. Charts are open. The markets are open. It don't matter what we're on. But since we're on Dogecoin, this is what we're on. So even if we don't have this over here, 4 hour buys. You understand why I'm putting 4 hour buys, correct?
Yeah, because you said 4 hour buys, because at the beginning of the line where you got it at,
Mm-hmm.
it's in the bullish. And then
Mm-hmm.
bullish means it's trending and it's
Trending
going
up.
up. Yeah,
Yep.
trending up. So when you trend up, so you that's where you buy it. And then once it okay, I ain't gonna go too far.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. I wanted to see where you were gonna take it. That's why I was I'm gonna let you talk because I'm like, okay, okay, he's getting it. So yes, trending up is bullish. Bullish means buys. So this is a trend up. This is a trend up. So you could take buys right here, but I'm getting a little too ahead. I just wanted you to see what a bullish trend up was.
Yeah,
But since we're right here, this was a buy trend line. So that's why it's right here, getting all these. Um, I got a question. Do you want to be a scalper or an intraday trader or a swing trader? Do you know what that means? Or
I don't.
so a swing trader is somebody that places a trade and they hold it out for days or weeks. A scalper is somebody that they're on like the 5 minute chart or the 15 minute chart and they're like getting in and getting out real fast. Usually people with stocks, they're swing traders, they hold their trades because that's just a stock. That's just, a stock move. That's what they do. They hold because you got to wait for the company to become profitable and everything like that.
Hmm.
Um, but I just want to know for your type of lifestyle, would you want to be the person that is taking fast trades, or do you want to be the person that you're cool with holding out the trade for a long time and letting it play out?
I think that is a good question, but like I feel like with my lifestyle, because I'm free Monday through Friday, so I think like why not be both? You know, if you can, like if I'm able to be both, if that's cool.
Yeah, 100%. The only thing is you're going to run into is you're going to be placing too many trades. You're going to
Yeah,
you're going to be
that's
I just want to get you out of the pitfall. That's what the mentorship is for. What you're going
okay.
to do is it's good to stick to one because what you're going to do is since you're off Monday through Friday, you're going to be on the charts all day just pressing buy and sell
Yeah, you're right.
because you're going to be like, well, I could hold it and I could not hold it. Well, you got to choose which one. You know what I mean? To be comfortable, to be consistent, you're just gonna be placing buy and sell, and you're gonna fall into the trap of gambling at that point because
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
what I would say to for longevity, everybody wants to be a swing trader, no matter what they say, a swing trader, because what you can do is you can travel the world. You can be anywhere. All you need is your laptop, place your trade, and you don't have to worry about it tomorrow or the next day. You could just open your chart and make sure that you're in profit and the chart and the candlesticks are going your direction. The profit is going in your direction.
And
And
the swing trader, that's the one that holds.
mhm.
And then
And
once it wait,
it's not weeks and months. I'm just saying you can hold it for weeks and months. I
yeah,
don't. I don't. I probably hold 2, 3 days over the weekend, maybe. But after that, I want my money. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to
I
hold.
feel that.
I'm not trying to hold it for no
Feel that.
month, and I'm just not doing that. I gotta. Nah, I'm not trying to do all that. So, 2, 3 days is was the max. Pull your profit. I'm just letting you know to do it that way because I don't want you to okay, you made you I don't want you to blow your account in a day, in 10 minutes, in 15 minutes, in 30 minutes because you're trying to press buy, sell all within an hour when it's like just chill. You know what I mean? Just
Mm,
collect your money, go on with your day. That's how you're consistent because nobody wants to be 30, 40, 50, 60 years old on a 5 minute chart. You know what I mean?
you feel me? Yeah, I feel you.
15-minute chart on your phone for every 15 minutes. I don't want to set you up like that. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to
Yeah,
do that. You want to be profitable and go on with your day. That's it. So let's get back to this. 4 hour. So now we're gonna go down to the 30 minute. We already know we're on both buys. Oh, where'd the box go? There it goes. So when we first opened up these charts, you saw that I had the line this right here when we opened it. All this does is this shows where your stop loss is, where if I'm negative, if price is not going in my direction, this is where I don't if it goes down here, I got to pull out my trade because that's where I'm losing money. But this means I'm making money, profiting. This is when we opened up the chart. This is how I had it because this is where I took my trade at. Obviously, you see why my line right here. We were in the buys. This is a daily buy. I'm getting ahead of myself on you. Hold on. I'm getting ahead. So 30 minute, that's the chart we're on, the candlestick. We're on a 30-minute time frame. The reason we're going down daily, 4 hour, 30 minute is because when you open up your chart and when you actually want to place your trade, you don't want to place your trade on a daily or place your trade on a 4 hour because you're going to be holding on that trade for 4 hours before it gets into profit because you're on 4 hour candlesticks. So you drop it down to 30 minutes, but you have to know your segments so you can know where am I at? Am I buying in this market or am I selling in this market? It's 50-50. All you're doing is putting all your confluence on, well, what is the highest probability? Am I buying or selling? Obviously, we are buying. So that's why this is what you do every single day, every morning. This is what I do. Once I open up any of my charts, I have my daily 4 hour, 30 minutes, and then I have my 15. 15 is where you could take an entry, but it's not like this is just like, boom, this is where I'm placing my trade and I'm gonna let it get up into my profit and I can hold it. I would rather be at the 15 mark and just place my trade, but that's just for entry. That's not like, oh, we're scalping or we're taking quick trades. No. I just want 15 minutes so I'm not losing as much money. Because if I place my trade at the 15-minute mark, then when the price goes up and down and then it shoots into profit, I want to take the least amount of hit when it's doing its, up and down. I don't want it to, blow me out the water because I'd rather sit for 15 minutes and know, am I going to go in profit rather than sit in 4 hours or an hour of doing this? Because that's hours of this going on or 4 hours of this going on, let alone don't do the daily of this going on. So in 15 minutes, I want to know, what are we doing? Cool. So that's why the 15-minute mark is the lowest I go to. Anything under that, you'll get chopped up in the markets and you're not knowing what's going on. So we can both agree that 30 minutes is buys. Drop it down to 15. So once we go down to the 15-minute mark, let me clear this. Hold on. Let me grab my charger real quick. Hold on, I don't want my thing to die.
You good, bro?
All right. All right. So we both, the reason I have to mark this right here is because price is already like all the way up here. Like it's currently moving right here. So that's why I have to show you right here because obviously in order for me to show you in real live time, I would have to sit on Zoom with you right here right now watching this candlestick. So that's why I have to show you back here. Because yeah, that'll be hours of just sitting here in front of each other. So I have this marked off so I know exactly where we were doing all our paperwork and everything at. If this Zoom cuts off, I'm just gonna send you a new link and we'll is gonna get right back on it. This is a new laptop, so I don't have my subscription on. I gotta put my card back in and everything because it was on the old laptop, but that takes 2 minutes. All right, so reasons we are in a buy, we did all our homework and broke this chart fully down. Where'd our box go that we had our 4 hour, 30 minute? What?
Keep going.
Right, that's where to go. Hold on. It just vanished. All right. All right. I ain't gonna stay on that, but what? Yeah, that's weird. It just vanished. All right. I don't have to do all that. You understand we're on buys.
Yeah.
So this is where the sauce is when it comes to trading like the banks. So I'm pretty sure your questioning is, we already got how do I know when to buy and sell? Okay. You already saw the uptrend. It's the same with the reversing for the downtrend. All you do is put your trend line. For buys, exactly, because I'm pretty sure you're saying, okay, well, where do I specifically place my trade at? So this is where banks are. I want to get it real close and clear. Here's a good example. So when price is going let's just say buy going up, down, trending like this, and it's breaking the last previous structure. So it broke right here and passed it. Going down, shot up. Going down, shot up. It's like stair steps. Going down, shot up. That's a buyer's market. You can agree with that, right?
Yeah.
And obviously you don't want to buy high up here. Nobody buys high. You buy low. These are high. So you don't buy where you want to sell. So that means all buy opportunity will be right here. Because we're in a buyer's market. We were in the daily 4 hour, 30 minute, 30, 15. We both understand why we're in a buyer's market. So I want to take my trades when the market goes up and everybody's saying, oh, the market's booming, the market's going up. That's not when you want to place your trade, because as soon as it's going up and everybody's saying all that,
Drop right back
it's going to go right back down. So since it's
down.
going to go right back down, I'm going to wait. I'm waiting for the right back down. It has to come back down. It can't just go straight up. It just can't do that. There has to be enough buyers and there has to be enough sellers. So since it's going to go right back down, I'm going to wait for it to go right back down. So this is where we're at, right here. We're right here and it's going right back down. So now you're thinking, okay, how am I going to get in? Where's my get in? We're on the 15-minute chart. Remember I said we're going to break it down to the 15-minute chart. Act like none of this is here, all this candlestick stuff, because like I said, we would have to be on a live thing and sit in front of each other while this is just running. So you just have to act like none of that is there. And this is where we're going to take our buys. I'll drop it down to the 5 minute, just so dropping it down is just giving you more detail.
Yeah.
That's it. It just gives you more detail, more candlesticks. You see how it's a lot more candlestick. And if you went down to the 1 minute, it's gonna be a lot more candlesticks on the 1 minute. So we're just gonna drop it down just so I want you to see exactly what I'm talking about. So we were right here in this middle. Price shot up, and like I said, we're gonna wait for it to come back down. Now, where is it that we're gonna wait for it to come back down? I marked here. So you're gonna see where this previous structure was. It was high right here. This was sellers in control. We weren't buying yet. Selling was in control. But me and you, we're not going to be selling. If market is selling, we're not selling. Why? Because we did the daily 4 hour, 30 minute, all buys. If you sell after you did that whole checklist, that's on you. That makes no sense. That's on you. I don't know why it's not a conversation of are we selling? That's not a conversation. So obviously we know we're buying. So we're not going to be doing any of this selling that's going on right here. We're not even worried about none of this right here. None of this right here until we get a clear buy. Yes, you see it broke this, but I don't know if we're selling yet. I need to see clearly like, hey, we are in a selling market. How do we know we see it clearly that we're in a selling market? One, we see it broke this trend line. That's one confluence. It broke the trend line. So I'm like, okay, market looks like it might be wanting to sell. What's the next confluence? After it breaks the trend line, I need to find some support. Support and resistance. So resistance is this. This is resistance. When price came up and shot back down, resistance. Resistance came up, resistance shot down. Came up, resistance shot down. Came up, resistance shot down. So since this resistance shot down, we're going to come right over here. Hold on 1 second. Since this resistance shot down and we're in buys, we're looking for support. Support is at the bottom. Let me clear all this up.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do a little teach back. So you got the trending lines. Trending lines is where almost every tick mark is like, it's aligned at the bottom. That's the trending line.
Yeah,
And the top line, because you said resistance line, is when it's in the buy market still in the resistance line, and it's staying at that line because it go to that line and then shoot back down. Go to that line, shoot back down.
that's resistance. Yes.
Resistance line, gotcha. And sellers markets is when it starts.
The
It's
seller's
in the
market is resistance. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
gotcha.
where they're gonna start.
Okay,
And vice versa for buyers.
okay, gotcha.
Buyers it would be like this for the support.
Okay.
Like you see where they're coming down, how
Mm,
it comes down, bounce, support goes up, bounce, support goes up, bounce goes up. That's
yeah,
support.
yeah, gotcha.
So after we saw that the candlesticks and everything, we saw all this was broke up. The reason I keep clearing this and doing it over again, so you can understand why I'm doing it. I'm doing this because I want to know where is sellers breaking off. We're in buy, so where are they gonna stop? Boom, they stopped right here. After they broke the trend line, we're gonna look for the support, which is right here. Because I need to know, are we still gonna be going down? Or are we at actual buys? You see this support?
Yeah, support line.
We didn't break down below this. So since we didn't break down below this, where support was found right here, and how you know their support is because the candlesticks, one candlestick, two candlestick, three, four. After three or four candlesticks are sitting right there, that should indicate to you like that's support. You know what I mean? We ain't going nowhere. We're not going under
Hmm.
it. So I'm gonna wait for price to do everything that it does and show me, hey, this is support again. And I can see previously we broke. That means we're gonna go start getting into buys. The reason we didn't put our buys right here because I need to know, are we staying? Like we're not gonna go under this? This gave me my confirmation that we're not going under. When this candlestick right